What's up, MSFers? There's an issue with drag and drop it's being looked into, and that's happening in the Marvels event. So I guess it really doesn't matter because this was an absolute snooze of an event. Thanks again, Scopely, one more time. You made an event that no one cares about. Full auto go through this. I don't even remember what the rewards were. I think the only thing worse than this event was the movie it was based on. Remember to save your campaign energy and core spending for yet another core spending event. That'll be starting this afternoon. Also, you'll be wanting to earn war credits. Remember, you can purchase those in the war store down there at the bottom, so be sure to collect those once that event begins. No one will ever get through Dark Dimension 6 without a big boy apocalypse, except that Rage Gaming just did it, and he did it free to play. Now, he's not advocating you skip Apocalypse altogether, but he does showcase how some people may want to min-max their roster by putting in a little extra effort to squeak through with a baby Apocalypse. I found this to be quite enlightening, and Rage Gaming is speaking from experience firsthand. I think this is a great video. You should check it out if you're looking to save on your roster build. While we're on the topic of saving your resources, Valley Flying is joined by Mr. Hartgrave on the Weekly News Update to talk about hoarding resources and core spending events, among other things in the Weekly News Update. I tend to enjoy these. They do run a little bit long though, so if you want to, be sure to check out Valley Flying's podcast version of this so you can put your earbuds in when you go for a run or are trying to ignore your boss. While we're on the subject of power cores, Big Positive Geek has a power core management video. In it, he talks about where power cores come from and where you should be spending them. This is more for newer players, but if you are newer to Marvel Strike Force, be sure to give him a subscription. He's been putting a lot of production value into his videos, and he's got great information for those on the rise. And finally, his thumbnails might be garbage, but his counter for Super Scroll isn't trash. Doolin goes up against Black Order and SuS in Cosmic Crucible and finds something that works quite well. He's also got a 90-second breakdown of current events, which would probably take me 95 seconds to explain it to you, so you might as well just go watch that instead. Don't brood over roster failures. Instead, find out who's making smart moves and what they're doing by subscribing to the recap. I'm Run7, bringing you yesterday's news today. Yet another issue in Marvel Strike Force. Sorry, I glitched on what I was going to say there. Okay, I'll blame it on a third party. Nope, yep, I got that one right. I just didn't record it.
Holy hell, this worked! Woo!